Nomad Mega Random Band for HOMS SENPAI. Okay, all right, and Mega Random Band for BeastyBeauty. This bodes well for you know, if you want to just a stand-up fight. No randomness here. Dry Arabia, King of the Hill, home maps for HOMS. BeastyBeauty, home maps High View and Hill and Dale. It's the best of 5, so obviously we have to pick 5 maps. Basin, Prairie, Mountain Clearing, Golden Heights, Kawasan all out. And the final choice between Hideout and the Pit, HOMS SENPAI goes for Hideout. These are our maps. First map will be Hideout since it was the last one picked from the last 2. And on to the civs. Serious games will be against Klopp. Oh no. Better brace yourself, Klopp. CG's English, Malians. Okay. I guess order here doesn't really matter because, well, unless you see your opponent pick something and then you pick something after that to counter it, and then you try to predict which map they're going to play it on. I don't know if anybody wants to get that in depth with the civs, but the opportunity's there. Suji's for both. Ayubid's for both. A couple of strong new civs. Joan of Arc as well. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Winter Bash. We have a treat today. This is the winner's final, so it would be the second round of the upper bracket. What that means is we've got the two players who have not lost at all facing up against each other. HOMS BeastyBeauty in purple playing as the Mongols, and HOMS SENPAI in red playing as the English. Let me know when it's time for the next tourney. Hey, come back next November, next October. All right, good to have you, Cap. Oh no, we got a prickly mod. This is a best of 5, so they'll have to play at least 3 games here to show their mettle and a few more matchups. Okay, I'm SENPAI deciding which building to go for now. Okay, it is going to be the mining camp. With the English versus Mongols matchup, could be interesting. Also, hang on a minute. Can I pause this? Hey, just wait just a second here. Are you pushing the deer with the gur? Is that happening right now in this game? Is that a thing that's happening? Oh my. How did I never even consider that to be possible? What in the world? Well, consider me impressed. Oh man, that's amazing. This is going to be like some of the highest level that we'll see in the Winter Bash, I assume. If played straight up. But we'll see. Either way it is. Both players scouting around, collecting those sheep. I'm SENPAI using that con, go around the back of the other side of the map. Maybe snag some of the enemy sheep. He actually spotted that scout from the enemy. Okay, there. Okay, apparently if I... Alright, whatever. I don't need to explain. They both see each other now. The hotkey I was pressing to go Fog of War F is also a hotkey for Scouting Falcon in-game. So it thinks I'm trying to go Scouting Falcon if the con is selected. Incredible. Alright, Council Hall for HOMS SENPAI. At the 2-minute, what was that, like 2 minutes 38? Pretty good timings on that. 4 villagers on gold for BeastyBeauty now. And 9 on food. No wood, because if you're not rushing, which they aren't here. What do you need wood for? You're the Mongols. You don't need to build houses. You put your TC right next to any resource you want, you know? You get a free gur from the beginning. Why make wood? It's a waste of your villagers' time. And it's going to be the silver treat for BeastyBeauty. This is a pretty good trading map. One of the better ones. With these trade posts in the corners and like most of the middle completely blocked off. So you can't wall with the Mongols, but you can outpost, you can defend with military units and whatnot. Looks like that's going to be the play for BeastyBeauty. 3 villagers only tapping away at this council hall. HOMS SENPAI in no great hurry. I mean, neither player here really. It's diminishing returns the more you try to have build something. So the longer you extend, the more efficient everything is. Lumber camp now for HOMS SENPAI on the right side. On the left, villagers now chopping wood next to the town center. And what's the villagers here? Oh man, I always forget to click this button. Boop, 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 boop. Villagers on resources now displayed. So I guess with the English, with the council hall, this gold vein is going to be an area of high contention. Usually it'd be protected by a town center, or at least a little bit, right? On this side, you see kind of in range of the gold. This side, they've moved it over to the wood line, so good luck defending that wood, or that gold. This map is probably too hard to tower rush. Yeah, I mean, you really don't want... The best you could probably do here is a scout rush, but you're not really going to be able to get any damage in easily. With the short bows, with the resources all being under the TC, the English, a little bit too crazy for a rush, in my opinion. So, kind of a rough start in this matchup for the Mongols. Silver Tree is going to start, it's going to move down to next to the Uvu. And we do have, okay, we got the stable down in feudal. We got a couple of Keshiks out. Just going to go poke and see if they can find any kind of damage. We have a longbowman here preemptively setting up their palings because you know which side they're going to come charging in from. Incredible attention to detail. And these Keshiks are moving in. Market. Okay, so here's the strat, right? The Silver Tree acts as a market. Production speed increased by 40%. Gold cost reduced by 40%. And then, so you have that bonus, and then you stack it, you build it, you like place it next to the Uvu, which enables you to... Okay, I mean, there's a lot going on this side. He's going to charge with the Keshik into the spearman. There's only one spear, so he knows he can take it. And brings the Khan in. We have the defense arrow. Or is that... I think that was the defense arrow. No. No. It was speed. I saw it. It was speed. Gets a few units killed. But anyways, back to this trade strat, right? So you use the stone, Mongol unique stone thing to produce 2 times the amount of traders for the same cost. And then you build another market, you wheel it out somewhere you want to trade to that's convenient. And then you get best of both worlds. This Keshik, actually real strong. Cleaning up longbowmen. More spearmen are now out for red though. And an archery range. Now up here for our purple player. Seems like the piece that he's missing against the spears now. More Keshik also being built. Probably gonna save stone for, yeah, the double production of traders mostly. And he's also trading to the north. I guess you could trade to either side with the market here. A little bit more efficient on the north side because it's right next to that border. But that's kind of where all the army is too, so a little bit, a little monkish, a little spooky. One archer is in battle, another on the way, and deploying out to the field. 2 ranges and a second stable now, fully engaged in this feudal age pressure. Up against 1 barracks, and the council hall, of course, produces units basically as if it was 2 archery ranges. 100% production speed bonus. 3 archers. They could probably pick off 2 spearmen, right? They are hardened spearmen. And the Keshiks are just kind of gonna go ahead and go in there and fight. We also have the Khan How much damage does this guy do? 3? 3 damage. Archers, they're doing 5. It's better than nothing. We get an army clear from purple. And red just left with this defensive force. Still going to produce more traders. He's been using the stone. Oh. Oh. Vision denied. Scout denied. You will not see what we're doing on our side. Oh. HOMS checking the other trade. So, you know what? I pointed out they're trading towards the north, which could be considered more dangerous. I think it's actually safer because that's where your whole army is, right? So, well played from BeastyBeauty. I like this patrol, these 2 units here, just checking, making sure. And now red is moving out again, and purple is just going to engage onto the spearmen again with the Keshiks. Surprised that it seems like they have the health to make that worth it. No upgrades on these guys, just your basic Keshiks. I guess you gotta do what you gotta do when longbows are in the mix. Kill those spears as fast as you can. And HOMS Senpai kiting back as much as possible. He's gonna lose that army again. Destroyed value though? Take a look at that. It's only 40 difference in favor of red. Those Keshiks are costing a lot of resources to produce, and he keeps diving with them. Even if he's winning fights, they're still expensive. A little bit cheaper to lose than knights, but still pretty costly. Times 2 for stone. Oh yeah. Is he still I'm trying to catch him when he does stuff with the stone, but I haven't seen what it is recently. Also, yeah, that trade is still uncontested. Senpai, HOMS, Senpai going for the tower, the outpost now, but is it in range of this one? We'll have to see. Doesn't show the range because it doesn't automatically have fire. Another clear up from purple, who does take the resources destroyed lead, and BeastyBeauty is just going to attack the villagers with his villager. I don't think that's going to be enough. Okay, now here come... I think he's just trying to delay as much as he can. Here come the Keshiks to defend the trade. 2 vills go down there. 25 gold paid out to the Khan, who kill sniped that building right out from underneath the nose of those Keshiks. He just shot 1 arrow. He got the credit for that kill. He's real proud of it. And that's going to be an F in the chat for the trade denial. And another army where this fight looks pretty good for purple. Yeah, actually no Keshiks going down there. Feels bad when you see that many traders. Yeah, you start to really be under pressure mentally, if nothing else. Alright, I mean now it's kind of turning into a snowball situation, right? HOMS Senpai is going to have to build up as much as he can without letting the enemy just free boom before taking a fight here. Much as you think you can do. Because so far the little armies haven't cut it with the Keshik and the Archer combo. It's a tough balance to strike. Having 24 on wood is too much, but he figured it out. Yeah, I mean, you kind of at a certain point, you just... I bet these guys are both just rallying to wood, right? No, I think he's rallying to... Yeah, no, they both are. Okay, so villagers automatically going to wood. That's a pretty good army now from red. But fortifications coming up. BeastyBeauty going to take that forward boar. And do we have like... I guess we have markets for BeastyBeauty. We've got HOMS Senpai trying to move out towards the markets. Archers get caught a little bit off guard. Keshiks are looking pretty low, though. There's not very many longbows left, though. This is a rough one. It's gonna be kind of close. But I think the Mongol archers will carry the day. Surprised English is surviving this. Yeah. It's just been like a series of unfortunate engagements for Red, right? I feel like if he didn't let the army die that much, that many times in a row, it might turn out differently. But then again, like, you got this trade. It's always in the back of your mind. Like, you can't just sit at home when this is going on. You got to be doing something, trying to deny it. So that's what he's doing. 24 traders now here. I mean, I think HOMS Senpai is on the right track. If I'm one to judge, that's my judgment. But I don't know if it's going to be enough. Love the outpost here from Purple. And I'm wondering, like, what the... Maybe the play is... Castle Age, right? I don't know. Curl tie, well, okay, the play is Castle Age for Purple, and it's gonna be the curl tie. Which makes sense in this situation, instead of the Step Redoubt. Now you can go castle if the opponent is trade moving. Yeah, I mean, I guess you just have to make as much army as you can and try to clear this. But once this curl tie gets to the front lines, you're gonna be in a world of hurt. We do have some walls from HOMS Senpai in the south, trying to protect any sneaks. But just in sheer numbers, this is looking rough for purple or for red here. 16 longbows, 4 spears, 17 archers, 8 keshiks. Outpost is now in play though, but front line's all gone. And purple gonna just push this back. Man, these keshiks, why are my keshiks this good? When I make them, they're not this crazy. Good use of the Mongol Civ here by BeastyBeauty. Impressive stuff. And it's showing how hard it is to push the English. Maybe he's just chilling. He's just booming, taking his time. Kurultai's still at home actually, so maybe just wanted to unlock the techs of Age 3, right? Veteran archer, balanced projectiles, wedge rivets, all rolling off the production lines. We do have veteran Keshik research. That was probably the first thing he clicked actually. Textiles at 17 minutes for HOMS Senpai. That's rough. Lost so many spears to spears. I don't think they're that good. Yeah, it's definitely an eco trade, eco victory more than anything here with that trade. Total unit count, economy count again. Love this. I love toggling between these two. Look at that trade diff. Oh man. What do we got? Killed, lost, 123.44. So it did end up being pretty good trades for BeastyBeauty there too. Besides the early spearman fights. Largest army though, I think that's an absolute win for HOMS Senpai on the largest army count. I'm you know, we'll leave it up to history to decide, but ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to this match. Winners final, upper final of the Winter Bash Age of Empires 4 top 8. We got BeastyBeauty once again in purple, playing as the Ottomans on the west, and on the east, HOMS Senpai Do you like going by HOMS Senpai or just Senpai? I know like clan tags it can be a little bit varied. Playing in the red here as the Delhi Sultanate. One of the rare Delhi appearances. No Joan this game. He's been hoping. Both of them drafted it, but no Joan, not yet at least. Here's our single sacred site for this King of the Hill match. This game, rather. We've got the aforementioned hill, the namesake here. Cliffs, various choke points, ways to get up there. But let's take a look at this Delhi build, because that does interest me. Quick mosque to get the researches going, of course, and all these wheelbarrow first, survival techniques. No specialized... Oh, that's an H2 only thing. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I think the lumber camp has like 1 or 2 you can research in Dark Age too, but we don't see that just yet. We're gonna have to chop some straggler trees though first. A classic straggler tree meta coming back into play again. With the Delhi, if you are unaware. All researches are free, they just take a way longer time to complete, so you just might as well click them all in whatever order you prefer to prioritize. And mosques with scholars garrisoned inside of them make things research more quickly, which is why we have 1 out of 5 in here. You get 1 scholar in that mosque, start researching stuff, start reading up, going to the library, reading those books, those scrolls. And my nickname, HOMS, is part of the nickname and the clan tag at the same time. Oh, okay. HOMS Senpai. Okay. Hey, that's a cool story, Bob. Straggler trees now being chopped for red. Wait a minute. We were looking at the Delhi build. We got the Ottoman build over here that's making waves. Is it? I don't know. Maybe this is what every Ottoman player does. It probably is. Military school. Straight away. Right off the bat. Did this guy... Where's the stone? It's up here? Yeah, he did. He mined 50 stone in order to build this military school. Yes. Well, we're producing free spearmen now out of this Ottoman unique building. And actually here is the feudal age landmark. Twin minaret madrese. Now, I know for a fact Ozzy Drongo would criticize you for where you've placed this, BeastyBeauty. You're going to have these berries exposed on the north. You can't protect them. You can't garrison into the TC with them up there, all the way up there. Your villager's going to have to walk so far. I guess we'll have to find out if that comes into play. We've got a wolf aggroed onto a spearman right now. Unusual. Another spearman was moving out, scouting a little bit. He didn't want to replace straggler trees. Oh, it's a galaxy brain play. Okay. Cam arrives at just the right time to see a little wolf action. Look at this guy. Oh, he's doing a little shake. Look. The bitey infantry. Wolves are dangerous wild animals that attack nearly any unit that strays too near. Scouts and naval units are ignored unless provoked. They provide no food to gather, only death. But look at him. On April 1st, they need to give them 50 attack damage. Yeah, I'm actually down. Did someone say wolf? Tower of Victory is the feudal age landmark for HOMS Senpai. This landmark is actually good now. In my opinion, you know. Increase attack speed of infantry by plus 20% when produced within the Wi-Fi influence of all mosques, madrasas, and towers of victory. So this could indicate an infantry play from our red player. Somebody just completed wheelbarrow. Who was it? Who did that? No, that, you know, the wheelbarrow that was clicked at 5 seconds into the game, that just finished. So that'll give you some idea of how long it takes for Telly to research things. Blacksmith for BeastyBeauty. He's gonna want to do some feudal age fighting. Get some of those upgrades. Still producing spearmen. So in Feudal Age, I think in Dark Age you can only make a few things, right? In Feudal Age, you get Spearmen, Archers, Sipahi, which is the unique variant of Horsemen for the Ottomans, and the Meter, which is like it's a drummer horse that buffs all the nearby units. Spearmen, though, just standing in defense of this wall builder for the time being. And it's actually Ghazi Raiders, horsemen for the Delhi, unique horseman units. Gonna be some Ghazis. This is just melee infantry, right? Speed of attack speed of infantry. Okay. Okay, the Ghazi Raiders are not raiding right now. They're just keeping an eye on things. He's gonna come around the back with his mace. He might get some picks on. Oh yeah, this guy's easy money. That charge. Oh, he's gaining gold. Is he gaining gold? No. Okay. I'm just crazy. Doesn't get the kill. So close with that. Spearman is now out. Villagers shooting from the safety of the TC. Raider looking to raid somewhere else. So what's the deal with these Ghazi Raiders? You don't see Delhi these days. You never did, so I don't know too much. Run, little guy. Oh, he didn't make it. We just saw, or we just heard, the Vizier point come in for BeastyBeauty, the first Vizier point. Trying to see if there's any way to tell what it was that he selected. How many sheep are there under this TC? It was the sheep one. Okay. So that will, I forget what it's called. Also increase gather rate, I think, of mining. 4 more Ghazi Raiders out. And an archer. Okay, so I was kind of wondering about this. It says here, as we actually have a wolf action. Oh, he was gonna let you live, Archer. You ruthless. Increases the attack speed of all infantry, but that actually does affect all foot units, I think, because Archer is affected by that. So, I mean, I knew that. I just was confused by the wording here, because I don't usually read the tooltips. But it is the case that the archers will attack faster, which is really powerful. The Delhi archer push in feudal or what have you is quite strong. Actually, we have a scholar garrisoned in this archery range too to produce more quickly, so that's fun. Fun little Delhi bonus. Also the double blacksmith to get those researches in contiguously. Alright, am I using that word right? And it's gonna be Sipahi Spear versus Archer Ghazi. It's kind of micro here, but I feel like red wins that, right? Just in the unit matchup. They kind of just all ran in. This is gonna be interesting. This is thumbnail material. What are we looking at? I think the archers are, well, no, too much health on the Sipahi. Reinforcements are coming in. Up. We gotta pull back the unit block. Yeah, infantry equal footmen, but like I kind of figured infantry would be like out of the barracks only. I don't know why. Sacred site cheese denied. Oh yeah, I guess he did have a scholar out here. As the Delhi, kind of a good map for them, depending. It could be a terrible map for them too. Kind of depends on how you want to play it. They can capture the sacred site in the feudal age with the right technology. So that's one sacred site adjacent bonus that they get, but also every sacred site they capture gives them more gold. So ideally, like, you'd think if it's not your win condition, you want as many sacred sites on the map as possible, unless you're literally just trying to win by holding the sacred site. So I don't know. I guess it kind of just depends on whether or not he gets this site. Raid, though. Moving in. Oh, we got another Vizier point. What's he going to do? There's often no way to tell. I think it was the extra military school, though. We're going to have 3 in play. And this raid, ooh. It's going to be 5 worker kills there for purple. First worker kills of the game. But army being over here does have its upside for red. Going to be able to wall off the middle with all of his melee infantry units. Oh, yeah, okay. It does say light ranged infantry. Okay, I'm the one that doesn't know the English language. Makes sense then why they worded it like that in the tooltip. Anyways, enough about the Tower Victory. Great looking landmark as it may be. Sacred Site is being captured now, and the walls are going down. Are going up, I guess, for red. Purple. Let's take a look at that field of view. Okay, he can see one wall segment. He's probably assuming that it is full walled now. You can see the Sacred Site itself with units on it. We've got ourselves archers, we got SENPAI, we got a Meter in here who is using the attack speed bonus. Oh, you can hear him drumming. Can we hear him? Stop flame is so loud. I want to hear the drums. I think I heard it. Oh yeah, there he goes. But anyways, the fight is happening. On top of the hill. Oh, look at the city in the background. This game is so cool. Archers firing away though for purple. Looking really good with the numbers too. He's just not even fighting with the horsemen. There's too many spears out from red. The attack speed bonus though, it will surprise. And red is actually going to hold the Sacred Site with that micro. Huge. What a save. And rewalling. Purple not pushed away yet. BeastyBeauty. SENPAI gained himself a fan. This impressive display. Walls are back up. That's not completed though, so it will burn more quickly. There we go. These guys are doing lots of damage to that. And now SENPAI gonna have to run all the way around. Nope. Oop. These units are a little bit, you know, they're in shock. The last fight went too well. They don't know what to do now. I like how you can like see the 3D asset of the Sacred Site under the land when it's highlighted. And this fight, it's looking a little more rough for red. Purple definitely has the numbers. I think that's down to probably the military schools, right? Eco 46 to 40. That's just counting those 6 villagers that were killed on the berries earlier. So SENPAI has walled off that whole side since. Sacred Site gonna be reset. The meta focus. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh yeah, the meta is down. He is incredible. And both players still close in this game. Gonna have to remass after that big fight. Red more so than purple. Site reclaimed. Back to nature. Let's do an upgrade check. What do we got? I need to look at something other than the middle of my screen. Wedge rivets, ranged balanced projectiles, full range stuff here. Finally, balanced projectiles for HOMS SENPAI, as well as the melee damage or defense. So upgrades are in favor of our Delhi player as they trickle in with these 2 blacksmiths who also are about to get siege engineering. And that's actually so cool. It's still 6 villager difference. They've both been producing non-stop from the TC, not letting it slip whatsoever. Okay, maybe No, still maybe a little bit. I don't know, but that'll show you how much difference a little rating can do in a close game. And we've got ourselves another big fight on the hill. Do you guys like this kind of fight, or do you like it when I turn off the UI and pan around? Because I think it makes it look way cooler. Archers. It's an archer v archer battle now. Horsemen, a few Sipahi remaining on the field. Few Ghazi Raiders remaining on the field. Purple, yeah, I think red is reinforcing a little bit more, but this is all big, massive archers. And we've got the Metter back again. Attack drums. So powerful. Scholar goes down. This looks pretty close, but it seems like purple's holding right now, as back at home, BeastyBeauty drops the Med Imperial Armory. Probably gonna see some mangonels out of that, maybe later some trebuchets, you never know. On the other side, HOMS SENPAI is... Ooh. HOMS SENPAI is not close to Castle Age. Just spent all the wood. Low on gold. What's the trying to look at like what's the difference here, right? 600 per minute for food, 1,000 per minute for food. They're still gathering sheep under the TC here. Very interesting. I guess Delhi don't really have a big economy bonus besides the sacred site, right? And it is going to be a mangonel out of the Mehmed Imperial Academy for BeastyBeauty. That'll be coming along at some point in a minute and a half, minute 45. Another engagement. Spears versus archers. Not many spears. I think red's gonna have to pull back again. I switched it back to Vils because I'm trying to see, like, I guess it's wood for HOMS SENPAI is really the focus right now. Wood and food. All the archers go down for red. 2 Ghazi Raiders remaining in the whole army. There's 5 now. Some hardened spearmen. Both players now opting to wall off the south, wall off the north, fight down the middle. I think the numbers we were looking at earlier with the food was HOMS SENPAI reshuffling some villagers around to gather the deer and whatnot, so it was looking a little lower for that reason while they were walking. But now, archers stay on the sacred site. Sipahi move out with some lancers too. We got Castle Age now. We got access to the unique Ottoman form of the knight heavy cavalry, the lancer. Forgot I have water over here. Imagine that. Oh, where'd they go? Oh, okay. A little bit of opportunist raiding going on here. Purple sees, resources out there. So you're like, no, maybe my enemy's gathering those resources, right? Might as well go check with your entire army of Sipahi. 12 Vildiff now. Pretty much over. Well, I mean, we just saw Namcap fighting up against a double villager. I mean, he did lose. Spoilers. But it was close. At least a few times. Even if HOMS SENPAI loses this, it's a best of 5, so he's going to have to suffer through at least one more game. I mean, going to be able to win the set still, potentially, in a reverse sweep scenario. Second layer of walls for red. He's actually walling in this whole little colony up here. Purple, though, look at this army. There is hill bonus as well in attacking in this game. So he's going to have an advantage if they fight on the hill at all here. And this mangonel might just be insane. Outposting the middle as well. Double outpost on that gold. Gonna just move forward and try to do the old death push. I'm sure HOMS Senpai will reverse sweep. We'll see. Goes in for the TC. We also, at some point when we weren't on their perspective, BeastyBeauty did get the, where are they? The Janissary Vizier point too. Look, these guys are so cool too. Oh. Some very, very cool civs. At the very least, I can say that. The Delhi and the Ottomans. But it's a GG. BeastyBeauty takes game 2. GG there, though. King of the Hill. No trading on King of the Hill either. There's no no neutral trade posts. And also no fishing. So very much just villager economy. One sacred site down the middle. Straight up. But well played. 157 killed, 72 lost. BeastyBeauty, again, kind of taking the eco advantage. I mean, can you blame him, right? Look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this best of 5. We've got BeastyBeauty in purple once again. Best color, playing as the Ayyubids. One of the better civs, too, I dare say. I may be so bold. And on the other side, HOMS Senpai down 2. Looking to come back in red, playing as Joan of Arc. David is happy to see it. Now, show BeastyBeauty how to win playing the best civ. Yeah, hey, we'll see. The Ayyubids have got some pretty good strats, pretty solid cheese behind them. They can really pull out. So, where's Joan right now? She's gathering the gold for the village. Is there like a zoom mod? I want to zoom in even more than this. They recorded unique voice lines for... They definitely did. Like, just incidental voice lines for... Normal villagers don't make that noise when they're mining gold. Wow, the RP is strong with this one. That's so cool. Now I gotta check, right? Okay, one more. Just give me a minute, chat. Yeah. Yeah. Joan is out here making her own special voice lines. House of Wisdom now being built for BeastyBeauty. We'll see which tech he chooses. I'm gonna predict military wing. Ayyubid's different than Abbasids, obviously. Not the same wings whatsoever, but... Or not the same bonuses, necessarily. But similar concept a lot of the time, right? There it is. Cavalry units gain the ability to construct siege weapons. Relic. Relic, please. You've gone too far. What is that? Cavalry units gain the ability to construct siege weapons? Excuse me? That's not allowed. House of Wisdom produces 1 Desert Raider every 2 minutes for the rest of the game. Dang. Okay, Ayyubids. Okay, sheesh. Probably military wing and a cheap age-up wing for fast castle. Yeah, probably. Desert Raider, really good against French Knights. Yeah, as they're camels, right? So it makes sense why he picked that. School of Cavalry for HOMS Senpai. No surprises here. Acts as a stable. All of your stables produce 20% faster. Now, that is also insane, but we just have seen that for the last 3 years, so we're used to it. Outpost preemptively on the gold for BeastyBeauty. One thing I'll say, notice a lot of players willing to preemptively build those outposts when they know potentially there's raids coming. I think that's something I could learn from, for sure. Only 2 villagers building that School of Cav. I guess, you know, you'll get there when you get there. More resources the better, so why not have them all working on gathering stuff instead. This is game 3. BeastyBeauty is up 2. So he needs 1 more to win this set. HOMS SENPAI going to need to start here with a reverse sweep if he wants to move on in the upper bracket. Losing this will push him down to the lower bracket for, I guess, like the 3rd place / redemption match and the opportunity to play against BeastyBeauty again if he loses this match. Archery range for HOMS SENPAI. And there's our first Desert Raider. Gonna be coming out of here every 2 minutes, apparently. Oh, where's he going? He's looking. Oh, okay. Okay. We're on the side. We do have Royal Knights coming out, but this honestly... Did he know HOMS SENPAI was going French? Because this seems like the perfect civ to counter the French right now. Free desert raid, free camel units in feudal age. Joan is not killing boars. No, she's not killing anything actually. She was just mining gold, I think, right? I mean, I haven't been watching with a hawk's eye, but I'm looking. Okay, we got BeastyBeauty denying wolves from Joan. I think that's what's going on there. And I mean, I think that the Royal Knights are probably still better in a straight up fight against the camel, against the Ghazi Raider, light ranged and melee camel. We'll see, but they are causing those knights to deal 20% less damage. Camels, I was always a little bit unsure. Is that a radius effect? Like in a certain radius around the camel, or is it just to the camel that they do the less damage? That's what I want to know. Because it's like a camel unease. You think it'd be kind of a radius thing, but it doesn't show that at all. I don't know. Things to think about, I guess. As HOMS SENPAI moving forward with the army, with the archers. Actually, a lot of archers to lead off with before moving in with the Royal Knights. I like to see that variance. Now Joan is going to try to move out and find some wolves, but BeastyBeauty, it is a radius. Okay, okay. 5 armor on melee. Oh, true, true. 19 damage. 5 is actually good. That's more melee armor than a knight. Wait, what the? Why is that classified as a light unit? I guess camels are just built different. Where's Joan? Oh, she's found the boar. Okay, that's good. That's a good learning experience. Under these, I love that everyone is using the Japanese spring map mode now. It's like every game I see is all in the Japanese spring. It's so good. Okay, that's why they add like a couple of camels. I wonder what the distance is on that then. Oh, it's saying -4. Hey, we can actually look at this. And it's in red too. Incredible. How far does it go? Okay, so it's like pretty good radius. It's like that. And the Halloween one too. Yeah, but they took that one from us. We've been robbed of our rightful glorious map skins. Heck, bring back the blue mode one too. I'll take that one. Add a little variety. Scout goes in for the hit. Doesn't get it. Scout goes down. So a little less vision for BeastyBeauty. Actually, these camels are crazy. It's like way more vision than a knight. Another free camel. They just keep coming. The Joan buff. Oh, do you have to like manually do it? On the... Wait. Eh? Oh, she's got it on Consecrated Building on School of Cavalry. The E ability. Yeah. I guess what else you'd maybe use it on the range. For those who are wondering what we're having half a conversation about. Consecrate. Joan of Arc. Consecrates a building, reducing food cost of units by 25%. Recharge time 120 seconds, max charge 40. So you could even do it on the TC if you wanted to, but opted for the School of Cav here, so it was a little bit later coming out. And BeastyBeauty finds that villager, builds one, taps her hammer once on the wall, and then it's gone. And now, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Where's that I'm in danger emote? These poor vills, they just wanted to hunt some deer. It said they were huntable deer. Okay, a full army for HOMS SENPAI is here. On the good side, he should be able to clear up these camels, no matter how crazy they may be. Camels are running. Movement speed of these guys 1.62, same as a Royal Knight. And, okay, Scout goes down on the back. Joan's still roving around looking for Gaia kills. Villagers are, looks like, going to be able to get this wall up, but hopefully HOMS SENPAI realizes that that chunk is missing. As these knights try to chase down the two camels, which, by the way, have different skins. I think, that's cool. Oh, one is a camel lancer. Oh, okay. Here, I thought they were all just Ghazi raiders. There's also some camel lancers from the stable. Incredible. Oh no. And this is never a thing you want to see as French. Oh man. That's a rough matchup. Joan of Arc goes into infantry a little bit better than just the default French though, right? Like you could make spears. You can make spears still. That's what HOMS SENPAI is gonna be doing. Upgrade barracks with Joan. Yeah, I would say maybe. Looks like for now Joan is having lunch in the pasture, communing with nature and the spirits. Might go and kill these deer for XP. Not totally sure how that works, but yeah, the whole oh wait, no, you did it. Okay. Do you actually have to be there to do it, or can you just like pick from the other side of the map? I assume that Joan had to like stand next to it, and I hadn't seen her go back up there at all. But it's global range. Oh, well that's cool. Okay, never mind. Well played, HOMS SENPAI. Food cost of units reduced by 25% on the barracks, and also on the TC too. Man, it's a good thing David is here, or I would just be lost in all these new aspects of Joan of Arc. Okay, archers are actually not doing too bad into Desert Raiders. 0. Okay, so I guess the intended counter to a Desert Raider might actually be ranged units. Camel Lancers are a completely different story, though. Where Desert Raider has 0 pierce armor, Camel Lancer has 5 with upgrades. Ooh, Knight goes down there. Now that's becoming a lot of Lancers. I wish it were clearer which were which. Yeah, they're kind of hard to tell apart. I guess it's like silver and bronze, plus the lances, I guess. I don't know. HOMS SENPAI, this boar is worth so much. It's 2,000 food, and it gathers very quickly. Gonna go ahead and fully wall that off to defend it while he gathers it. Yeah, the shift clicking micro. Oof. Steeled arrow completed. Why did I get a unique sound effect for that? Okay. While we were just hanging out and having a grand old time, sometime in the last, 8 minutes, BeastyBeauty did in fact go to the Castle Age with the culture wing. So, that's cool. Grats. Gonna go for a little cheeky back wall. He made a mill, yeah. Unlosable now. Joan's still out here. Oh, she's patrolling. Okay. And we've got crossbows now for purple. Did get some villager kills there, though. Oh! Man, you can tell I've been here for a while with now taking a break. We're missing a few key things, such as the entire purple army attacking the wood line and killing 14 villagers. Okay, red able to protect the rest of the remaining eco for now. It's 3140 there. Nothing unrecoverable from the French, though. Raids coming in on both sides. This is turning into a real game. If it wasn't already. These guys just hanging out in the back corner, trying to act like they belong there. I just feel like Joan is, she's just hanging out, watching YouTube on her iPad over here, Spearman mass is growing for HOMS SENPAI. What was that noise? Are there there's Joan noises going off all over the place? Is that what that is? Okay, you can consecrate more again. Okay. Walls coming in. Play now. Camel Lancer's not able to find... Oh, tactical charge. Passive ability. Is that a thing? Doesn't show passive ability on the knights. They have charges. Charge faster, more often, and for longer distances than other cavalry. Dang, I gotta play the Ayubids. Sheesh. Okay, one knight cleared up. There's 2 left. They're healing up. Then they're gonna go off, get 1 villager kill, maybe 2 or 3. One at a time. HOMS SENPAI has to flee the boar. 700 food left on that. And I think he's going to get away in time. BeastyBeauty didn't move around to that gate. There goes another one. Canted saddle upgrade for higher charge damage, but it doesn't show. Okay. These guys just get a fancy graphic. Okay, there's one. One more knight to go in the raids. I mean, he's evened it up with those raids. 15 worker kills, 14. HOMS SENPAI is actually ahead on worker kills. And we... Is it this guy capturing? Oh, it's the dervish. Oh, I thought... Okay, yeah. Yeah. Mounted religious unit. Yep. Okay. And has the mass heal ability. Okay, a high speed relic gatherer. Good stuff. Gonna start capturing those sacred sites. Oh man, that is a big French army. Oh boy. Is it enough spears though? That's kind of the question. We're looking at 14 lancers, 14 camel lancers. They are kind of spread out around the map, though. Okay, HOMS SENPAI be able to push this back for the time being. Try and take down those dervishes. The no Joan XP challenge. Yeah, it's looking that way, isn't it? Also, it's... What happened to Joan? Joan! Rip Joan. Mangonel, ready to fire away. HOMS SENPAI still in the feudal age. These spearmen do not want to fight under the mango. Building discount, though, is powerful. So we can see a good few more units out for red than otherwise. But these camels... They're only getting a -3 now. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Now BeastyBeauty is just gonna fight a war forwards. HOMS SENPAI fighting backwards. Joan upgraded and then died, yeah. Oh, well, there she is. Hey, she's on her horse now. The knight. I mean, the Holy Wrath, very strong. Right? Divine Restoration, very strong. Will there be any units left to restore when she gets to the front lines? These knights could do good work. Looks like they're tasked towards the mango, and red is clearing this up. Somewhat. Joan gonna try to Holy Wrath the entire army. Will she make it out alive? Yes, for now. The R, I didn't look at that. The 3 champions that stay forever, yeah. Oh, she goes down again. Rest in peace, sweet Queen Joan. That mangonel has been so valuable. And, I mean, it's 5 eco difference here, so... You know, it's looking like HOMS SENPAI having some tough fights with those camels in the mix. But definitely not out for the count. Just these guys are monsters. Just still making villagers all the time. Never stopped. 52, 47. Upgrade check. Oh my. Well, I guess it's the castle age difference here. BeastyBeauty with a lot of upgrades. We got the double plate cutter. Wait, what's that? Plate cutter point. Increase the range damage of all arrows and bolts by 1. Look at that. Lumber preservation coming in. I gotta say it. So, chat. I'm engagement baiting once again. I don't know. I'm actually curious. Do the French get like specifically like hunt bonuses that I'm not aware of for some reason? Because I feel like every time I see a French player, I'm seeing them with 0 farms ever and always just going to the other side of the map for every deer pack they can find. I mean, he's taking it for free, so why not, right? The second you make farms, you lose because you need to win in feudal. Oh, fair enough. Farms do slow you down. Cost so much wood. True, true. It's all about getting into the mindset of the civ that you want to play. And BeastyBeauty is just... He's in the mindset of making so many units. He wants to finish this in castle for sure. Golden Age tier 3 is up. How many relics do we have? Let's do this relic count. What is this? Relics 4 for purple. Had to make a second monastery in order to hold all those relics. Mosque, apologies. You can always safely take food that's not farms, then you should. Yeah, true. I guess like purple's never gonna look down here, right? So this is pretty good. I like this play with the forward vills. As long as they don't get caught out, and then I'll hate it. Alright, 73-38 military now. HOMS SENPAI... Not too sure what his next play is here. It's looking a little rough. But the eco still not terrible. Gonna go for some raids on the deer with Joan, maybe. What's the melee damage? 20? Oh, Holy Wrath. One hit all those. They're all dead. Oh, maybe not. Oh, 1.62 speed. The double Wrath. Incredible. Look at this micro. He goes in, pushes them up. Oh, the champions. They're in. Uh-oh. Oh no, Joan. Joan, run, Joan. Run. At the same time, by the way, main TC is getting sieged down. But Joan, no. Oh, I'm just kidding. Okay, main force is called to fight many archers, many crossbows for purple here. Into the spears. Camels just go straight into those spears. BeastyBeauty is just kind of sacking units, but he can afford it. SENPAI kind of takes the best fight he can there, but yeah, I don't know about that one. 57-57 eco, thanks to Joan of Arc doing literally the Lord's work over here with her holy wrath. She survived to get to the main fight, to warn the enemy, to warn them, to let them know of her glorious deeds in the enemy town. But wasn't enough. BeastyBeauty takes the game. SENPAI calls GG there. I want to see. So, you can't. I guess you can't. Maybe if the game ended sooner. I'm kind of curious if you could see like the camels trickling in over like feudal age, but there's too much higher data to really be able to show that. And score. Interesting stats here, I guess, would be relics 4 collected for BeastyBeauty, 2 sacred sites, and just wood, food, gold. He somehow got the eco advantage like every game. Besides the first one, I'm not really sure how he did it. Just, I guess, the choices and how you play the civs. Alright, so now here's our standings. Our current standings. 3 more matches yet to be played. Scatterbrained versus Klopp being the one next up in the queue, and after that, whoever wins can play HOMS SENPAI. Whoever wins that one goes back up, face BeastyBeauty for the grand final, decide who the ultimate grand champion is of the tournament. I'll say, I think I said it in the Age 2 Discord channel. I was kind of waiting on this one, but until like we got a little further in. But the further we go here, right, the more higher chance there is of like rematches and whatnot. So I always appreciate content. Play as much as you want, but if it's like a rematch that's been a complete blowout in the past or whatever, feel free to forfeit. That's totally fine. I don't want to make you guys suffer through losing 3 games in a row or whatever just because you feel like you have to. But definitely the last 2, I'd say, yeah. I'm really looking forward to seeing what the players can bring to the table.